Hello and welcome to week 36 of the Mission Inspiration Weekly Art Challenges. So this week the prompt is healing. Embrace the soothing balm, excuse me, I'll start that again. Embrace the soothing balm of renewal. Like a gentle rain, let healing wash away wounds. Engage in self-compassion, for within the process of repair lies resilience. Navigate with patience, allowing the transformative power of healing to mend the tapestry of body, spirit and soul. So yes, lots of healing going on in our family at the moment. Obviously mum having a fall last week and then she's been healing all week. She's been here with us, which is kind of like mentally exhausting because of, you know, all the extra work that has to go into looking after her and dad. With her dementia as well and all that kind of stuff, blah blah blah. Anyway, so this week has been a bit of an exhausting week, so I do need to kind of relax and just heal myself properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this side here. Now when I took the sheet from my journal, it just so happens that I had this on the other side from week 19. This is one of the shapes from my ethereal peeps that I used kind of as a mask to create this art journal page. And I just thought that actually that would be a really good kind of focal point for this page too. So instead of drawing one, I've actually taken one from one of the Carte Noir ethereal people art shape sets that I sell on my website. So this is one of 6 that you get on the sheet. And that's just perfect, the right sort of size to go on that page for this kind of project. But I wanted a kind of background to it as well. So I've cut some black cardstock. So that's what I'm going to be working on. That's going to sit in the middle. And then I want my page around it. So I've taken a sheet of brightly coloured kind of paper from Page Breakers Volume 2. So this has got like pinks and ochres and oranges and some blacks on it as well. So what I want to use is one piece. I think I like this bit with the yellow on. So I'm going to trim that down so that it fits onto that black piece, but leaves me a little bit of a black border, framing it all the way around. So let's just cut that down to, let me just trim off the excess on that side first, because it makes it easier to cut if you get rid of any kind of raw, wobbly edges. There we go. Could do with some new blades, to be honest. All right, so let's just cut that maybe 1/4 of an inch smaller that way. It's a bit raggy, but it doesn't matter. And then do the same at about here. No, let's turn it around because I want some of that yellow on there. Was that black 195? It was, so that wants to be about 190-ish. 191 or thereabouts. Gives us a couple of millimeters. Yeah, definitely need some new blades for this. I think this is the older trimmer from Stampin' Up. I have got another one, which is the newer version. I just don't know why I bought a second one. It's just one of those things. Right, okay, so we've got that sheet with that black border all the way around now, so that's cool. So what I want to do is I want to glue this to the background. So let's move that out of the way because we don't really need that until towards the end. And let's use up the last remnants of this Elmer's school glue. I've looked in at as many shops as I can to actually find some more of this. It just seems to have disappeared off the shelves everywhere. And there's not a lot left in this bottle. So, but there should be enough for this anyway. You can tell I'm scraping the bottom, can't you? Really scraping the bottom. I think that's just about done. Let's have a look on Amazon, see if I can find some more. Alright, so I don't know why I've got this blue cutting mat. I don't actually need it today. Let's just get rid of that. There we go. Throw it on the floor for the cleaner. Right, so let's drop that down and just try and centre it up on the background. Just before it grabs. I don't mind the raw edges that you can see at all. That's fine. Definitely put too much on. But what the heck? That's all right. It dries clear. So no, I'm done, but it is a bit whimsy. There we go. That's probably a bit better. Lovely stuff. So this is going to be my focal point. So what I want to do, I need to just mark off the center. So let's just go corner to corner and just put a cross in the middle. So, right, that's my center point. So that's going to be where my character will sit. There. Like that. So what I want is a black poster paint pen. So is that a black one or a white one? That's a black one. Lovely. All right, so from here, I want to start creating some radiating lines. And we can come back and fill in. Yeah. Like so. So I want to go all the way around the page, putting in these kind of radiating lines. So this may take a few minutes. So shall we put some music on? And I'll speed up. And I'll join you again in a little while. So now that that's kind of dried and we've got those radiating lines, it also reminds me of tree branches or roots from a tree as well, all extending out, trying to find water, trying to find that nourishment. So what I wanted to do is just to add in some kind of highlights into that, but I didn't want to do white splashes. So this time I'm going to use some Luscious pigment powder. So this is gold Luscious pigment powder, which is absolutely beautiful stuff. So I'm going to mix that on my desktop here. Mix a little bit of water, wet the brush, and then just pick up some of that pigment, and then I'm going to make some gold paint on my desktop here. And look at that, how beautiful that is. Now you can mix this stuff with water to create a water-based gold paint, or you can mix it with like gloss medium, such as your Mod Podge gloss, to create a permanent kind of acrylic one if you want to. But what I want to do here is I just want to do some splatters. So actually, let me just put the lid back on again. You can see a little goes a very, very long way with these luscious powders from Indigo Blue. Absolutely beautiful. So, available in a range of lots and lots and lots of different colours, look. And they're all metallic, including the iridescent casts that you can use for kind of like insect wings, not butterfly wings, but like dragonfly wings and that kind of stuff. And there's all sorts of beautiful colours in the Luscious collection. Not that I'm selling it for them. I don't have any on my website, but you know. Right, so let's just pick up some of that gold, and then let's just drop some that's it. So we've got some nice kind of gold highlights on the page. There we go. And I think actually I don't need any more. So let's just wipe the rest of that up. Like I said, like you saw, I didn't really make a huge amount. The beauty of those as well, if you mix them with water on a palette and then leave them to dry, they'll dry, but then you can just reactivate them again with water later on, which is really, really cool. That's that black pen. Yeah. I didn't clear up properly there. All right, so I'll just grab my heat gun on that. All right, I just reversed it there just to even it back out again. There we go. So we'll look at that beautiful kind of gold shimmer on that page now, just to add those highlights. So now I can stick my silhouette figure right in the middle. So we'll use some more glue for that. So hopefully I've got enough left in this bottle. But before we do that, do I need to go around the edges? I think I probably do. So let me just go around the edges. Now, if you've got like a chisel tip Sharpie, this will probably work just as quickly. Work your way around it with one of those, it'd probably be a lot quicker. So these ethereal figures are black on one side, but white on the other. So you can paint them and colour them if you want to. There we go. Doesn't take long. Because it's cardstock, it does soak in and dry pretty damn quickly. There we go. I'll just flip that back over. Now let's get that glue. Yeah, I definitely really think now that probably is the last of it. Right, just flip that over and then we can stick that down into the middle. It creates a real nice kind of piece of negative space right there. Lovely. I think just to finish off, what I need to do is I've dug through my punch collection and I've dug out this old heart punch. It's only a small one, and I've got a little piece of red paper from one of my other paper collections. I'm just going to punch out a little red heart. That's chipped a bit. Let's try again. How's that one? That's better. And then we'll just take the smallest blob of glue just from there. Flip that over. And try and maneuver up onto there. There we go. And then somewhere I've got a little quote. Healing begins where the wound was made. And I think what I'm going to do is try and just cut that up just between there and there, and then we'll just trim that off. Just tidy it up somewhat. Get as close as we can to the edge. I always got a little bit of a dry throat when I'm talking, which is why there's always a drink at hand. There we go. That's better. Right, what we could do with is a piece of scratch paper. Like so. And a glue stick. And for once, I'm not going to go around the outside of these. Don't think it's going to be necessary. There we go. And we'll just peel that up. Put that there. And we'll just balance it out by placing it down there on the opposite side towards the bottom. Lovely stuff. So now we just need to add it to the journal page. So turn that over, and I've got some clear glue here. So I'm hoping, yeah. And then we can stick that down into the art journal page, like so. So there we have it. Healing begins where the wound was made. Fairly representative, fairly symbolic, not too difficult of an effect to achieve. And that coloured background kind of does help. Plus you've got the red in the foreground of the heart and those red kind of tones in the background as well. You've got the black from the frame of all the squiggly lines, and then the black of the main kind of focal character, all holding and bringing it together as well. Plus you've got the black in the writing. So that gold tones, the highlight with the splatters, also complements the gold kind of tones in that background as well. So it works on a couple of fronts. Well, I think so too. You may disagree, but that's fine. So there you go. So that's my art journal page for week 36 of the Mission Inspiration Art Challenge. If you want to join us over on our Mission Inspiration Facebook group for our weekly art challenges, that's the URL of the group on the screen there, but there will be a clickable link under the video, so you can just click that and just ask to join. All of the previous weeks for this year are available for you to go and catch up on if you want to, but there are also Mission Inspiration challenges and prompts dating back right the way to 2016. So there's lots of inspiration, lots of challenges there as an archive, as a bank, as a resource for you to go back if you really want to be inspired, to be challenged. There's all that, and it's all free. There you go. So that's all from me for now. I will see you all again very, very soon. Don't forget, please remember to give the video a thumbs up because it really does help me and the channel get noticed. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel already, you can do so by clicking the button at the end of the video. So that's all from me. I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye for now. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.